Hello, I'm Ronan, aka Dr Biscuit, one of the clown doctors from Hearts and Minds. Over the next couple of minutes, I'd like to share my experience of a visit from last year that we had at Rachel's house with a boy called Teddy. Before we saw Teddy, we were aware that he hadn't been his best that morning. His mum had mentioned he'd been unwell, and from previous notes, we understood he hadn't been very responsive lately. And it was also my first time meeting him. So our approach, I figured should be gentle, at least to begin with. So in every visit with every person, we're kind of exploring. We often talk about finding a common language with people we visit. And at the time, I was thinking with Teddy, what might that language be that we could use today? There's so many ways in. Could it be vocalization, verbal, non-verbal noises, singing, music, rhythm, or is it something more tactile? And then in the middle of the visit, there was a real hint when I let Teddy explore the thumb light himself. He started following it, and I made contact with his hand, and then together, led by Teddy, from his impulse, we brought the light towards his face. And it was a lovely moment. It really popped for him.
Wow.
And he'd sought that contact. He brought the light closer to himself. And that was a big hint for us towards what that common language might be for this visit. And it led to a really playful mission, because his mum had said earlier, come on Teddy, you can keep everything in. Because earlier in the day, Teddy had been throwing up.
We have to keep everything in.
Keep everything in.
Keep everything in.
Keep everything in.
So we discovered that from using this firm physical contact combined with the vocalization I was making into his chest, I was finding the right tones. This brought out the joy that we were looking for. And you can see that on Teddy's face. He's smiling, he's open. Then we even developed a song around what his mum had said earlier. We were singing, you gotta keep it in. His mum was relaxed, Alison from Rachel's house was laughing, and it was such a difference from how the morning had started. Then, when we left Teddy, we made sure to leave on that high note. We were singing the song that we made up together. We were full of the joy of what we discovered together.
You gotta keep it on.
You gotta keep everything.
And it's always about finding that unique connection, being led by them, and ultimately sharing a moment of simple joy together. And that's what we found with Teddy that day.